Welcome back to K&L Farms. I'm Ken, and just going to go over some stuff. I shot a video, and the last video I'll leave at the end of the description. But let's start out with I need this tractor. This tractor hasn't ran since 2 or 3 months since snow, and generally I would utilize this tractor during the winter time. But this winter I was fortunate enough that I could use the farm truck with the snowplow on it and made it through, so that's why this tractor hasn't been started yet. I need this tractor. Have a neighbor, before the snow started flying, he dropped a tree. He's got about 3 pretty good logs that he gave to me in order for me to run on the sawmill, and I can't get him. He's too far away. I can't take the tractor, go pick up a log, drive it home, drop it off, and go back. So I need the truck hooked to the flatbed trailer, which I haven't hooked up yet. But the flatbed trailer and hooking up the truck, no concern. Getting this started could be a concern. But let's start out with, I don't know if you go with a pro tip, but at least my experience or something I've done which I can share to try and prevent you from doing the same thing. This is a portable block heater. It's got a magnet on it, so 110. Gets extremely hot. Now, where my confusion went, this is the second one I purchased. I'll put this in the description off of Amazon. If you're interested in it, go take a look. Also, if you like the content and you like the videos, please hit the like and subscribe. It'll help the channel out quite a bit. Okay, so what happened is have other vehicles on the homestead. They have block heaters. They have factory block heaters. And in my case, it's cold at night. It's going to snow. Going to be, below freezing. Case, I'd run an extension cord out, plug a passenger vehicle in with the block heater, leave it overnight, get up the next morning, unplug the vehicle, crank it up. Defrost is already warmed up. It's better on the vehicle. So I went down and I bought one of these, thinking the exact same thing. Well, if it works for a passenger vehicle, this should work for this. Took the tractor. It was going to be cold and it was going to snow that night. Hit it onto the crankcase or the oil pan, plugged it in, plugged in all the other vehicles, came out the next day, and this damn thing was melted. So I called the vendor I got it from and said, hey, what the hell, what's the deal? Why isn't that doing that? He said, well, the intention of these is under 30 minutes. So, and that's part of the reason it's portable. Take this, hit it onto the oil pan, plug it in, wait about 30 minutes, and then attempt to start. Now remember, this tractor hasn't even turned over yet. I don't even know if the battery's charged up or not, and I kind of doubt the battery's charged up. But I wanted you to see actually what takes place in order for one small event, even starting a tractor after it's been sitting for the winter. Okay, so I'm going to sit this right here, and then I'm going to hit this key, and you and I are both going to find out if it's going to turn over. If it turns over, then I might have to minimize my efforts. It turns over, not very well. I don't know if I'm going to go get a jump pack and hook a jump pack to it. Might be my first attempt in lieu of going to get a battery charger and charge it up. But let me go get a jump pack, and I'll hook a jump pack to it, and then we'll turn it over again. I'll catch up with you in just a minute. I'm back, and there's a chicken in the background squawking. That's okay. I actually went and got a battery tender, put a battery tender on it for just a few minutes, and it's turning over enough that I need to show you the rest of the process. Again, a starting fluid or ether. Now the one thing my brother, he's a decent mechanic, he says don't do. Hit it with the ether and then put your glow plugs on, because the glow plugs could start up enough that you would cause an explosion. So already have your glow plugs done, have your motor warmed up a little bit. The block heater will assist you in that if you utilize the block heater. And so let's just turn it over a little bit. I'll hit it with some ether and we'll see if it'll crank. Pause a little bit. You don't want the starter to get too hot and melt your starter You can find starters for this because I buy them, but it's a difficult process and kind of expensive. Pause for a little bit. Let the starter cool down a little bit. I put too much ether in it. You hear how it's pounding a little bit? I got too much ether in it. So I'll just wait a minute. And that chicken, pardon the chicken in the background, but that's part of the deal. Still nothing yet. This is kind of how you, if you can't afford brand new equipment, which I definitely can. And I've always figured it, as long as this is running, it's good enough for me. And I don't need it for very long. Probably half a day is what I'm going to need it for. But let me start to try it again. Utilize the block heater. It may have went better if I had, but it's running. It's got about a half a tank of diesel in it right now, but the diesel's old. It's 3 months old or so. So some stabilizer. I should have put some stabilizer in it, some diesel stabilizer, but I didn't in this vehicle. You get enough vehicles, different vehicles, you kind of lose track, and it goes down a pecking order. Which vehicles are your most crucial and most expensive now? So I don't know if you can see in the background. No, you can't see the lawn truck. You can't see there's a lawnmower, a riding lawnmower in the background set out all winter also. Not that crucial. Probably just got to take it to the garden. But I just wanted to show you that. Now remember, I'm going to put up a couple of videos here that you can go watch, and I'll put up the one for the start kind of this series where I can put the plow off the truck and explain pretty much the same thing as I did today. But that's what I had. Thank you. Have a good day.